Picture this. You're the Cincinnati Bengals, fresh off a season where your star receiver Tee Higgins absolutely dominated in Week 17 against Denver. 11 receptions, 131 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That's a dream, right? Well, more like a nightmare. Because here's the problem: Higgins is on the verge of being poached, and some serious NFL heavyweights have already hinted at his next move. Bill Belichick's longtime aide Michael Lombardi just revealed how teams like the 49ers and Texans are circling like sharks, and why the Bengals might not stand a chance. Stay locked in, because what we're about to break down could mean the end of an era in Cincinnati. And if you think Joe Burrow is cool, calm, and collected about this, think again. Buckle up, because this gets real messy. Higgins isn't just another WR, he's a weapon. We saw it in that masterclass against Denver. We saw it in how defenses struggle to contain him, even when double covered. But it's not just about the stats. It's about what he means to Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense. Even Burrow himself went on record, calling Higgins irreplaceable. "You just can't let a guy like that walk out of the building," he said. Okay, but let's play devil's advocate here. What if Cincinnati's front office doesn't see it that way? What if they're already setting the stage for life without Higgins? Because folks, that's exactly what's happening. Enter Michael Lombardi. You know, the guy with 3 Super Bowl rings and a resume that makes most NFL analysts look like interns. He's been inside Belichick's war rooms. He knows how the game is really played. And when Pat McAfee pressed him on Tee Higgins' future, Lombardi didn't hesitate. "I think he is certainly a dynamic player," he said. But then came the gut punch. Duke Tobin, Bengals personnel director, is not going to be able to pay what other teams will pay. People are going to overpay for Tee Higgins because they need him. Oof, that's brutal. And if you're a Bengals fan, that should terrify you. But hold up, because it gets even wilder. Lombardi didn't just stop at calling Higgins a hot commodity. He dropped specific teams that could swoop in and steal him away. And one of those teams? Oh, you're not gonna like this. Alright, let's get into it. Lombardi named 3 teams as serious contenders for Tee Higgins. The San Francisco 49ers, because imagine Higgins with Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, and Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, that's disgusting. The Houston Texans, with C.J. Stroud slinging it and the lack of state income tax making deals juicier. This is a real possibility. The New England Patriots, okay, so they're rebuilding, but Higgins would immediately become their #1 target. And here's where things get really dicey. The Bengals already have their top priority locked in. And it's not Tee Higgins, it's Ja'Marr Chase. Cincinnati knows they can't afford both. And when push comes to shove, Tee Higgins might be the odd man out. So now the question becomes, will Higgins choose legacy over money? Or will he go get that bag and leave Burrow behind? Because right now, the Bengals have a decision to make. This isn't just about one player's contract. This is about the Bengals avoiding a collapse in the coming years. If they let Higgins go, they better pray their next WR2 steps up. If they keep him, they might not have the cap space to stay competitive long-term. And here's the scary part, this isn't just speculation. Negotiations have already begun. Other teams are watching. And Higgins? He knows what's coming. So what do you think? Should the Bengals break the bank to keep him? Or should he start fresh somewhere new? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this saga, it's just getting started. So if you love this video, then hit the like button and subscribe the channel for more news. Love you, gang.